So yeah, today we got some more season 2 news. I'm telling you now, maybe they took my joke seriously about oh, the game is not hyping up things enough. I literally said season 2. I want more information, more hype up, more drip marketing. They said bet. Okay, I don't even know. We know everything. We know the battle pass. We know everything. We know the character information, character skill set, information on that, and everything there. All we're waiting for is on Twitter to announce their things via the main Twitters. But we'll wait for the gameplay. That's going to be probably the day before the actual update. But today we got some information on what skins are going to be in the shop for season 2. We got some information about the top used characters. We got some information more about Endeavor and some cool little things that they had released to us today. Let's hop into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. Let's jump into it and let's see what they're cooking out. So it seems like we just got this here today. First things first, they're announcing and celebrating the fact that they've officially reached, I believe, 7 million downloads, which is again a huge number. We already got our gift for the 7 million download thing. I'm guessing that's what that is. I'm gonna try to translate that real quick. But yeah, I won't translate it properly because of the massive text, right? So I can't really do much there. I'm pretty sure that's what that means exactly, 7 million downloads, because that's kind of how it is for a lot of gachas that I play. It looks like that when it's kind of announcing it. So that's there. Again, huge milestone. Congrats. We have President Mike over here saying, everyone is already playing. Why aren't you? Which he's right. If you haven't already opted into the game, why aren't you playing? We have this over here, it's the same stuff. Basic free-to-play game that you want to go and pick up. Over here, we got something pretty cool. So it says this. Let me take a picture of this so I have it. Currently, the number of times these characters have been used have been revealed. Let's take measures based on the data provided. This is a tendency for characters who are good at long-range attacks and have high mobility are being used. The winning strategy is to inflict damage with a long-range type of character and create opportunities, then move quickly to approach the opponent and deal heavy damage with close-range attacks. Even if it takes damage, it is strength that lies in the ability and the inherent mobility to escape and attempt to rebuild in a system, right? So basically, they're saying yeah, the most used characters in the game are going to be the characters like these, which again have high mobility, right? Have high damage and have high close range attacks, right? His kick, and then pulling them in with Black Whip, right? So obviously these three characters will be the top used, correct? So over here it says top, if it were to translate, give it a second here. So Deku says it says number of times used, 11 million? Is that what that says, bro? 11 million times used. The average damage from a Bakugo player is about 3,858. That's crazy. Dude, Aizawa doesn't even get... I'm kidding. I'm not going to make that joke. We're going to get mad at me. I'm just joking, okay? Calm down, all right? I was going to say Aizawa doesn't even get that much in a match. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Moving forward, the top winning rate among everyone is Frog blowing rainy season Froppy. Wow. Yeah, I can understand that. Well, she's nerfed now. But I don't know. People say that they destroyed her. I don't know, bro. I still see some annoying Frappies, so I do not think they destroyed her, but I think she's still fine. But so yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Beyond that, we have season 2 skins. These will be the first half of season 2. These will be the skins releasing. We got Endeavor looking dripped out, bro. He's got the gold watch. All he needs is the chain, which might be there. I don't see it under his coat or his jacket here, right? Rather his shirt. We have this over here being this All Might. We have the destroyed version of this, right? So we literally have this, but this is just a different version. But damn, look at Endeavor, dude. He's looking dripped out to the max. Look at the shoes and everything. Oh, I'm going to have to go for this, bro. I'm going to have to go for this. Looking like an absolute, I guess, mob boss in a way. I have no idea. But yeah, All Might looking good. This is his, I think, UA thing from the USJ entire incident. That was that costume. Over here. No, it's from the intro, the first start of the game. No. We have the USJ one. That's not that. This is the start when he's fighting the slime monster. We have this over here. The winter version of Bakugo. This is the most requested costume in my comments. That's not the parallel world ones. So you finally are getting what you're looking for, okay? Every comment is talking about this costume. So yes, the winter costume is coming soon. That is there. We have the original Todoroki, which is another costume that everyone in my comments also talks about. We also have 2 variants for it, which look really good. I actually like the color schemes on those. It says, these are the costumes that will be added in the gacha, or rather the following PUR costumes that will be added to the gacha in the first half of Season 2. PUR costumes can be obtained from the gacha, and then again, you can get more copies to get your favorite coloring and effects. So there is that. And then we have these 2 over here looking very nice, I can't lie, but that is there. So keep in mind, your first 4 weeks of Season 2 will be these 2 banners officially already shown to you. Again, Season 1 never had that information unless you got it from leaks, right? So at least we have that confirmed now. It's an official thing. I remember with this season, they also swapped banners. Some other banners were supposed to release. They swapped it up where Momo released now when she was supposed to release earlier. So, but yeah, that does happen, so keep that in mind. On to the next page here. We kind of went over this in separate videos, so I don't know if you care for this, but we have a lot of text over here. So, a thorough explanation of what Endeavor is scheduled to be released in Season 2. Capture the opponent with a long-range attack and aim for great damage with a great move. Endeavor has top-tier long-range attacks and great techniques that trap the opponent and deal great damage. Special action skills, burn-in, and high jump gain a positional advantage. Flight for high mobility characters like Bakugo and Deku. Use the individual, like the quirk, to calmly aim at your opponents with gray and focus on movement opponents with many openings. Aim to directly hit them with ignited arrow. That's the quirk move beta for big damage. If you are blocked in front of you, you can use your personality technique Prominent Spear or Prominence Burn to wipe out the surrounding area. So apologies for like the translation, it's a little bit off here, but it's trying to say like each of those things. So it keeps saying capture. So I'm very curious what his R2 actually does. People are saying like catch up to your opponents, something like that. The way that it's saying is like catch your opponents, but again, could be just an English thing or a translation thing, right? Over here, it says, so yeah, this says nothing. It still says capture the opponent is my question. But again, it says Burning Ray emits a heat ray. As long as the input is there, it will continue to emit flames. As long as the heat ray captures the enemy, it will continue to deal damage. Okay. So now I get how it works. So it's going to hit them, and as soon as it makes connection, if you keep on feeding it the fire, right? So keep your R2 pressed or your click pressed. What's going to happen is it'll keep going, and it's going to slow them down as they're moving. It's going to be like a sort of, it's going to be high damage, right? So when Bakugo hits, you know, like that status effect where like it blocks you or stuns you for a second. That's kind of what it is. It's going to be slowing you down in a way, correct? And it's going to be like locked onto the target. So it's not bad actually. That's pretty cool. We have his B over here. I think that's just my interpretation of it. I could be completely wrong. A long-range thing was a long-range spear. Throw it to them. Releases a pillar of fire. High damage when you hit them, and then high damage when you land in the fire over a period of time, causing more damage. So very simple. It's kind of what we knew already. His Y is wide range, just high power damage, just annihilating everything in the straight direction wherever you're aiming, and you can move while already being looking in one direction. So you can look in one direction and then turn like 360 all the way around and then still deal damage. So that's kind of how it works, right? But again, it also says you're a sitting duck. Keep that in mind, correct? Because once it starts, you'll have to wait till it finishes, or maybe you can cancel it. Doesn't say that here, but you're gonna be a sitting duck is like the warning for you. Over here, that's his flight and that's his high jump. Yeah, and then over here it says, which this confirms, by the way, trios will not be removed. They're just going to add duos as an additional mode, correct? So duos will be coming, but this confirms because it clearly says the recommended team for Endeavor, it's going to be Cementos and Mount Lady. Why? Cementos will be able to gain an advantage with the high ground by giving Endeavor's individual technique a burning flame or burning ray an advantage. Or you can use Mount Lady. It's also a good idea to use Endeavor's personality technique, Prominence Burn, to wipe them all at once. Take control of Season 2 with a wide range of strategies woven by these trios. So that's what it says there. At the bottom, anything important? Nothing looking too important. This is like the bottom over here. It's like Deku saying that it originally wasn't designed, his spear, to be something like that. They later designed it because it was fun or something like that. Endeavor's personality technique, B Ignited Flame, was not originally designed to directly pierce the opponent, but it is fun when you successfully hit the opponent and can overturn for a favorable situation. As a result of pursuing the depth of brainstorming such a possibility, it became fun after the specifications were met. So apparently, if you played Overwatch, you know Orisa, when you throw the spear and hit them out of the sky, it's like the most fun thing to do in the world. Literally the most fun thing to do. So they kind of designed it the same way. When you throw the spear, you can hit them out of the sky, right? And just land it as damage also. So instead of just being like throw a spear and then it explodes, correct? They turn it to more of a javelin where you can hit them out of the sky, hit them wherever, and it will do initial damage also, which is cool. That's actually very cool. My big like wonder is when you hit them, is it gonna like stick to them and then explode after, like a sticky bomb in a way? That'll be insane. Like that damage. Like if he groups up with his team right when you hit him, like it's a second delay, right? So he groups up and then just explodes, just burning the whole team. If you could think about that, that's gonna be crazy. But again, that is the information we have over here for Season 2. Endeavor's coming soon. I'd mentioned trios. I think trios are still going to be there. Duos is just going to be the additional mode that's on top of that. The game is designed core aspects of trios. So I'm expecting, forever to trios to be there and duos just be the addition. But yeah, that is the new information we have today. New skins. Funny enough, the most used character, the highest average damage per match, and the highest win rate in the game. That's the three things we learned here today. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace out, enjoy. That has been the new Ultra Rumble information. And yeah, pretty cool.